If ever a period in American history blossomed with colorful characters, it was the days of the Old West. The new land with its patch quilt makeup seemed to welcome those cut from the gaudiest pieces of cloth. Of these, none was more unique than Frank Ball, who suddenly arrived in Los Angeles one day with the world's greatest swimming horse.
You wouldn't be Pete Rohr, would you?
That's me.
Well, I'm told that you run the best livery stable in town.
You understand right.
I'm Frank Ball. And I got this stallion that I'd like to stable with you a couple of weeks.
Well, no problem there.
Well, now, there might be. This is no ordinary animal.
Well, come on in and tell me about it. Now, what's so special about this critter of yours?
Well, for the time being, you'll just have to take my word for it. But he is different.
You say so.
There's one other thing. The animal has got to have complete privacy.
Is that so? Well, son, you're in the wrong pew. You better take that fancy critter of yours over to the hotel and get it a room. Now, if you don't mind, I'm busy.
Now, about expenses. I realize that special accommodations cost extra. Would $20 in advance be satisfactory?
Well, what kind of privacy you got in mind for this pet of yours?
Well, if we could have a petition up about this high.
Canvas all right?
Fine. Just as long as no one can see in the stall.
That sure must be some horse you got.
He sure is.
Well, come on, I'll get you a receipt. Oh, hello, honey. I didn't hear you come in. Say, did it go any better today?
It's like pulling teeth to get a contribution from most of them. Really, Dad, it's so... Dad?
Oh, Ann, this here's Mr. Bell.
Ball. Frank Ball.
That's right.
Howdy. Going to be in town long?
Well, I'm not sure. This money, what are you collecting it for?
An orphanage. Would you believe a town this large doesn't have an orphanage?
Well,
It's true. The gospel truth. I know it's hard to believe, but people don't care. I mean it. They really don't care. You don't really believe that, do you?
It never fails. You start Ann talking about the donations, and right off she's in a horn-tossing mood.
Well, now, maybe this'll help her a little.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. It looks like $1. No,
It's only $5.
$5? Why, folks around here wouldn't know that kind of generosity if they fell over it.
Thank you.
Well, maybe you just don't know the first thing about fundraising.
And I suppose you do.
Well, I know better than to go around waving a pickle jar under people's noses if I wanted them to contribute.
Well, what makes you think I go around waving it?
Well, the fact that I can see it. You put pickles in a pickle jar, not money. You've got to give people something for their money. You have to arouse their interest and tickle their curiosity. You do that first, and you'll have them bringing their contributions to you, and you won't have to go waltzing around town with your pickle jar.
Oh, conceit. What towering conceit.
She does get riled up.
She was born with her bristles up.
As long as I'm in town, I'd be glad to give you the benefit of my experience in these matters.
No, thank you, Mr. Ball. I am quite capable of handling the contributions without your help.
I just love that girl's fire. Well, here's your receipt. Now, when do you figure on bringing the animal in?
Sometime this evening, after dark.
Did you tell me when? You know, I don't make this livery stable my home.
Well, is 8 o'clock all right?
Well, I guess it'll have to be.
Oh, by the way, would you have some fresh straw in the stall before evening?
Pete, open up.
You're late. Give him.
I hope you won't mind. After all Dad told me, I just had to see what all the fuss was about.
So this is the animal you've been talking about.
It is? I think the canvas is going to work out all right.
You must have misunderstood him, Dad. He couldn't have meant this horse.
Well, I did.
A broken-down stallion?
And an ancient one at that.
Well, now, looks are deceptive. And that stall is, beyond a doubt, one of the most remarkable pieces of horse flesh in the world today.
It's hard to believe.
You mean impossible? Why, Mr. Ball? Why such arrangements for that horse?
Well, you weren't paying attention this afternoon. The idea is to first tickle the curiosity. Good evening, folks.
That about do it?
Yeah, I think so. Read it back to me.
You know, I've had a lot of odd advertisements in this paper, but this one takes the cake.
It is a little unusual. Would you mind reading it back to me?
World's greatest swimming horse now in Los Angeles. Now that's to be in large type across the top, right? On June 15th, the world-famous horse, Hippopotamus. You did say hippopotamus.
Yes.
Hippopotamus will swim from San Pedro to Santa Catalina Island and back. The public is invited to attend this great aquatic event free of charge. Prior to this performance, the famed animal...
Would you make that the famed seahorse?
Famed seahorse. The famed seahorse will be on exhibition at Pete Rohr's livery stable. One and all are invited to see and examine this extraordinary animal. Satisfy yourself that in appearance, Hippopotamus is no different than any other horse. Period and bracket. Let's see. Oh, yeah. There will be a small admission charge of 50 cents. Tickets on sale at the livery or at most of your local merchants.
Yeah, that ought to do it.
You really got such a horse?
Why, the one and only.
Well, this one I got to see myself.
Well, I think it's customary for the press to get a couple of free tickets.
Much obliged.
It's my pleasure. And if you have a mind to write a little news article about the event, well, I won't be annoyed.
I'll see what I can do.
Now, make it a full-page ad and run it all to the end of the week.
Yes, sir. Now, that's going to run you, yes, sir, that's going to cost you $18.
Oh, yeah. By the way, you wouldn't mind taking your pay in tickets, would you?
Oh, I don't feel that they...
Now, here's $20 worth of tickets. That's $18 for the ad and a nice profit of $2. What do you say?
Well, I don't know
Well,
why...
it's a pleasure to do business with you. A pleasure, sir.
Now, why did I do that?
Excuse my bad manners, but I just couldn't let you get away.
It isn't often you and that jar let me escape.
You're one of the few people I can count on for a little something.
Well, not today, I'm afraid. Spent the last of my pocket money for a ticket to see that Wonder Horse.
Oh.
Yes, I guess it don't hurt your dad's business none having a celebrity like that in his stables.
Celebrity? What are you talking about?
The swimming horse. You know, the world's greatest swimming horse.
Oh, no!
50 cents of us, $1/2 buys you a look at the swimmingest horse in the world. Come on, folks, and see the horse that thinks he's a fish. Thank you, Charlie. Now you go over and stand there with the others. And tell them as soon as I've sold another ticket, I'll take them and show them the seahorse. Now, come on, neighbors, a chance of a lifetime to see Hippopotamus, the horse that swims like he had fins. Ah, thank you, sir. There you are. Join the others. All right, folks, now this is what you paid to see.
Dad, wait a minute.
Folks, just go straight in back. It's the stall with a canvas around it, and I'll be right with you. Now, what do you want, daughter?
What's going on? And where did you learn to talk like that?
Oh, you mean that cell talk I gave him? Say, that wasn't bad for an old liveryman, if I do say so myself.
Dad, I just don't understand. What are you doing?
I'm selling him tickets to see Mr. Ball's seahorse, and I'm making more money than I could in a week of Sundays at the livery stable.
But we don't know anything about him or his horse.
I know all that needs knowing. Now, I've got people waiting.
Mr. Ball, you're using my father, and I want it to stop.
My, that sun is relaxing.
Did you hear what I said? Stop using my father to dupe the townsfolk.
Using your father and dupe the townsfolk? My, that does sound serious.
I mean it.
You want me to tell you the real reason that you're in such a snorty mood? It's because my ticket selling activity has probably cut into your fundraising and...
You know there's only so much pocket money to be had, and your horse is taking it all up.
Well, now, maybe you've just had an off day. Now, why don't you go wash off that war paint and we'll take a buggy ride.
For the orphans? For the orphanage? Excuse me, for the orphans?
Is she always that persistent?
Hardly a night she doesn't worry at least one or two customers out of here with that jar.
I'll bet if she's a man, she'd take on anyone that didn't donate.
I suppose you find this all very amusing.
What's that, Ann?
Mr. Ball finds it funny that his horse show is taking up every free dime in town.
I hear they really been turning out to look at that critter.
Tell him how you feel about it, Harlan. Go on, Harlan.
Not now, Ann.
Go on, it's all right. Tell him straight out like you told me. Pay attention, Mr. Ball. It's time you heard what the honest folks think about this sort of thing.
Oh, I'm all ears. Well, speak up. You're among friends.
Better give me a couple of more tickets, Harlan. My boys are after me to take them.
And what tickets might those be?
To see the swimming horse.
I bet you sold a whole slug of them, ain't you? Much obliged. Oh, evening, folks.
Now, about that honest opinion.
Ann, I can explain.
You don't have to explain anything.
Oh, go on, let him.
I know how you feel, Ann, but he offered such a good deal on ticket sales. Well, you understand. I couldn't pass it up.
Mr. Ball has a way of offering good deals.
No, I'm really not the villain that you make me out.
You'll have to prove it to me.
All right. Now you pack a lunch tomorrow, and I'll take you picnicking.
My fiancé might have something to say about that.
Fiancé? Well, congratulations and felicitations.
What Ann means is that we've been going together so long that folks take it for granted that we're going to marry.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
And I'll have something to say about that, too. I'll never understand you. Never.
Well, with the big event tomorrow, I just want Hippopotamus to look his best.
Be serious for once in your life. You know that horse can't swim. And what are you going to do when the folks find out?
You're a worrier, Ann. Now, everything's going to be all right.
Everything is not going to be all right. Will you stop that?
I'm sorry, Ann. I never knew it mattered that much to you.
It does. What's going to happen to you when that horse sinks in San Pedro Harbor?
Oh, he's not going to sink. He's not even going to get wet.
What does that mean? Please tell me, Frank. I've been sick with worry.
All right. But I know I shouldn't. There'll be an announcement tomorrow that the big event's been called off. You see, tonight, my horse is going to be stolen.
What?
I've made arrangements to have the horse stolen later tonight. Oh, I'll make a big fuss about it, maybe even offer a reward for his return.
I knew it. I knew it all along. That horse can't swim a stroke.
Well, in a few days, everyone will have forgotten there ever was a swimming horse.
What about the people you hoodwinked? What about them?
Well, what about them? Nobody got hurt, not for 50 cents they didn't.
Frank, it's dishonest to
Ann,
even...
let's drop it. It's done and there's no changing it.
You know I got to take care of the customers.
You know this is more important.
I told you I'll take care of it.
I know, but it has to be done without exposing Mr. Ball. I don't want him to get in trouble on my account.
It's as good as done. Now go on home and forget about it.
Thanks. Who are those men? And what are they doing with rifles?
We're going to do this my way, Ann. They're going to be on guard.
Guard against what?
Anyone stealing Mr. Ball's horse.
No, that's no good. He has to pretend to have the horse stolen. If he doesn't, he's bound to be found out.
Figure he has it coming.
See, now you do know what'll happen. I told you. Your big chance to be the town hero.
Why not? Besides, I didn't like his way with you.
Then tell him so, but don't go getting him arrested.
I'm sorry, Ann, but I'm not taking the guards off.
Frank, you're gonna hate me.
I just heard.
Leave me, I'm sorry. I had no idea this was gonna happen.
All right, I believe you. You're sorry. What am I gonna do?
right, bring him out, Frank.
What's happening? Why all these people?
I guess we're all here for the same reason. Waiting for Mr. Ball to come out with his wonder horse. This is the big day, girl.
I know.
We're waiting, Mr. Ball. Time for your horse to do his stuff.
Are you satisfied?
I only did what I thought right.
And what's going to happen to him when they find out they've been hoodwinked?
It's time we found out. Hey, in there. You bringing that horse out, or do we come in and help you?
Well, now, folks, I got a little announcement to make.
No speeches. We came here to watch that horse swim.
Well, now, that's what I want to tell you. This horse couldn't swim the length of a water trough.
You saying we've been cheated?
Well, now, please hear me out.
Go on, Frank. Say your piece.
Well, now you all know your town's need for an orphanage. And you all know the shameful way that you've contributed to Ann's efforts to change this.
What's that got to do with you cheating these folks out of their money?
Well, if you shut up, Harlan, maybe he'll tell us.
Well, now, I may be wrong, but I figured you folks wouldn't mind a laugh on yourselves if it was for a good cause. Now, here's the money taken in from the ticket sales. I was hoping to give it to Ann for the orphanage. But we don't want to have any hard feelings. So if anybody wants their money back, just step up.
Thank you, Mr. Ball. I had no idea you were so civic-minded. Nor that you could talk your way out of this.
It was my pleasure.
Oh, Mr. Ball, why don't you stay in town a while longer? It's our schools. They're terribly inadequate. And I could use the services of a talented fundraiser.
Frank Ball did not change his ways, nor did he marry the liveryman's daughter. He left the City of the Angels a few weeks later, and for almost 2 decades, we find numerous accounts of his unique enterprises in the pages of California history. Next week, another true story from our Western past. We've all heard the expression, truth is stranger than fiction. Nowhere is this more obvious than in the records of Western mining camps. For example, the gold camp of Aurora, Nevada, produced this strange tale of 2 men destined to be 10-day millionaires.
not to play with the tools. You want to cut your foot off?
Nonsense. Anyone can chop wood.
Anyone but you. You gotta face it. Now, you're a real smart fella, but you got them two left hands.
Not fair for you to have to do all the hard work, Cal.
Work, I don't mind. I'll tell you the truth. My nerves can't stand watching you swing that axe. Besides, you got some of them $5 letters to write. This here mine's petering out. Go on, I'll chop that wood later.
All right, but I'll thank you not to malign my artistic epistles.
I wouldn't do that even if I knew what it meant.
I mean, there are editors of 2 California papers who promised me $10.
$10 for one letter?
Exactly.
Well, for Pete's sake, man, start writing it. Well, write a bushel of them.
Old Whiteman headed back to his bonanza.
Well, go get the coffee pot on. Maybe we can get him to talk. Here you go.
It's really a cement mine. I tell you, boys, them there nuggets are scattered around in that cement like raisins in a cake. Here, take a look.
Man alive.
Some raisins.
I've got them nuggets counted in case your fingers get sticky.
Nary a stick.
I wish there was enough in that strike for us. We're barely making enough for grub money out of this here sinkhole.
Oh, there's plenty of gold there. Trouble is, I stopped trusting people when I was 4. It's the worst habit a man could get into, trusting people. Now, take you two. I suppose you trust each other, huh?
Well, I trust Cal with my life.
Likewise.
With your life, yes. But what about the important things? What about gold?
Even with gold.
Must be that scribbling you've been doing that softened up your brain. Here, give me another cup of coffee.
Yes, sir.
Did you see them there varmints follow me up from camp?
Yeah, we saw 'em.
Well, they're still out there, hiding. Crazy fools, they'll never learn. I'll lose them up in the hills tonight. Ain't nobody going to follow the old horse over to his gold mine.
Better be careful. There's some mean fellas in that bunch.
They don't know what mean is. If they keep messing with me, I'm going to teach them a lesson or two. Hey, look. There's one of them riding up into your camp after me.
Oh, no, that's no miner. It's a very good friend of mine, Tom Nye. He runs a ranch down...
I didn't ask you what he run.
Oh, no, wait a minute. You'll like him.
I won't. I ain't even going to meet him. I've wasted enough time already today on people.
Thanks for the coffee.
Come on, girl. Come on.
Gal, you're about the only person I know that could really like that cranky old goat.
You know, I think he likes me, too. He'd bite himself before he'd admit it, though.
Howdy, Sam. Cal. How you doing, Tom? Sam got a letter for you. Storekeeper gave it to me. Don't say who it's from, but got a Virginia City postmark on it. Can't tell a dang thing about what's inside.
Well, I'm sorry. I'll have my correspondents use thinner envelopes.
I got a letter once. Woman run a boarding house in Carson City. Claimed I stole one of her towels. Hey, it's from that newspaper fellow in Virginia City. What's he want, Sam?
Nothing important. Still after me to take a job as a reporter.
Did you, Tom?
Huh? What?
You swipe that towel?
Oh, it was tore anyway. Doggone, this fella sure likes to use big words, don't he? What's this one mean? Journalisd, I think.
T, journalist. Means somebody who writes for a newspaper.
Like old Sam here.
No, I'm just a letter scribbler. That's not a journalist.
Well, you could be. I bet you know as many big words as this fella. More, even.
Take something besides big words, Tom, but thanks anyway.
Still think you could be. Oh, I almost forgot. Listen, get your rifles loaded and pick some cover.
What's up, Tom?
I saw a bunch of tough-looking fellas sneaking up this way. Whole raft of them. I think we got trouble.
Take it easy, Tom. They're after old Whiteman, not us.
Besides, where'd you get this weed business? You weren't involved.
Well, that's a devil of a thing to say to me. I'm your friend, ain't I?
Yeah, you are that. Thanks for the letter.
Sure. Oh, did you fellas get in on that Wide West mine deal?
What's that?
Oh, a bunch of promoters down there, handing out ore samples, claiming they made a big strike. Lots of people buying, too. Me? I put my money in cows. Well, so long.
So long, Thomas.
Bye.
Wide West mine, huh? I wonder how much they're asking.
It doesn't matter. We don't have enough to buy a ledge foot 2 miles from Discovery.
Yeah, I think I'll mosey on down there and get me one of them ore samples.
All right, let's go.
No, Sam, me. You got them letters to write.
Oh, but Cal,
Now, look, I think I can dig out enough for beans the next month or so, but if you want coffee and bacon, you got to make that pencil fly. Hey, Sam, you know what I think?
No, what do you think, oh mighty one?
I think you ought to take that job as reporter.
Now, don't you start.
No, I mean it. You ain't no miner. That there's what you really like to do.
No. What I'd really like to do is buy some of that Wide West mine.
It looks pretty rich, all right.
A few 100 feet. 100 feet even, and we could retire. Oh, that's the kind of life I want. Rich. Fat and sassy. Nobody to boss us around. Hey, maybe my brother. No. I bought everything from him but his gold teeth. Cal, the only problem with being poor is we don't have any money.
Hey, Sam, this here rock's a fake.
What?
Now, look at there.
Well, the rock's full of gold. You can see that plain without the glass.
Oh, yeah, it's rich enough. That's about the richest rock
Well,
I've
make
ever
up your
seen.
mind, Cal. You just said that it
I
was...
just said it was a fake, and that's what it is. This rock didn't come from the Wide West mine.
Are you sure of that? You mean to tell me that they've been promoting that mine with gold from another mine?
Yeah, I'd bet on it. One thing I know about is rocks. Hey, let's check it out.
How? They're not going to let us just walk in and start comparing.
No, we don't have to go on their claim. If there's a ledge on the hill running right straight into their main shaft, we get a sample out of there, we'll know. You game?
Of course.
We better get our rifles. If we get caught snooping around up there, there's going to be some real trouble.
Why don't we wait till sundown?
Yeah. Maybe right. You stay here and keep a lookout while I work.
Me? Why don't I dig
Sam,
you? Okay, Muscles. Hey, don't make so much noise.
What's wrong? Somebody coming?
No, but you're scaring me to death.
Oh, take some deep breaths.
Cal?
Now what?
It doesn't work. How long are you gonna take?
Well, not long if you'll shut up, but I got to get well into bedrock. Hey, Sam. Get up here quick.
What's the matter?
It's gold. A wide vein of it.
What? Let me see. No, I've done it. That's enough noise to wake the dead.
Never mind that. Look at this.
Cal, is that real? Well, that vein must be a foot wide.
And all ours. We're rich, Sam. Rich.
If we move out of here fast, we won't live to spend it.
We're gonna go down and record this thing right now, and then we're gonna celebrate like a couple of millionaires. Let's go.
If I wasn't a rich man, I'd kill myself. Yeah, we are rich. I didn't dream it.
No. We got it recorded last night before we started celebrating. Got a little development work to do, but got 10 days to do that.
If I stay alive.
Well, two of us working together, it'll just take a few hours. We got plenty of time. Well, I'll be darned. Howdy, Whiteman. What brings you back so soon?
Ain't none of your business, but I forgot to buy some licorice.
Well, light. Have some coffee. We just put the pot on.
Nope, I'm in a rush to get shed of this place.
Hey, Sam, watch the coffee, will you? I'll be back in a while. Come on, I'll walk on down with you. It might do me some good.
What's wrong with him?
I think he just discovered that rich or poor, a hangover's still a hangover. Sam! Sam, wake up! It's me, Dooley.
Hello, Dooley. Goodbye, Dooley.
Sam, come on, get up. You gotta come out to Tom's place with me right away. I brought you a horse.
Dooley, my friend, you are truly mad. I wouldn't get on one of those beasts today for a guaranteed pass into heaven.
But, Sam, you gotta. Tom needs you.
Let me put it this way. No.
Okay, I was just being neighborly. I don't care if he dies.
Dies? What do you mean? What happened?
Tom took himself a bad spill. Doctor says he scrambled up his insides, busted some ribs. He's awful sick, Sam.
Well, I'm no doctor. What can I do?
Doc says he needs somebody to stay with him, kind of take care of him, kind of like a nurse. Oh, that ain't coffee. That's tar.
Well, can't you find somebody that...
I can't do it. I got to get back to my claim. I thought you was a friend of his.
No, look, you don't understand. There's some development work I have to do, maybe in a few days.
He may not even last that long. Well, forget it. I guess I made a mistake.
No, wait. I'll leave Cal a note. Sure, he won't mind doing all the hard work. maybe I should see Cal first. No, he said he'd be right back. Let's go, Dooley.
You know, I savvy a sweet tooth myself, but 50 pounds of licorice, man, you must really love that stuff.
For Agnes, she's crazy about licorice. Fool animal, cost me a fortune.
Well, you got plenty left in that there cement mine.
I suppose now that you struck it rich, you wouldn't be interested in taking a look at it.
You mean you'd take me over there?
Well, I figure this would be a pretty good time. That is, if you want to see it, that is.
Sure, I'd like to see it, but I can't leave here for a day or two. If you could wait around, maybe.
Nary a minute.
No, wait a minute, hold it. I mean, it's just a few hours' work. Maybe Sam could take care of it. Sam? Hey, Sam! I can't leave before I see Sam. Can't you wait a few
Write
minutes?
him a note. He can read, can't he?
Well, sure he can, but I can't just... I mean, I ought to at least tell him...
Suit yourself.
All right, wait up. I'm coming. Wait up! I'm coming!
As you were.
Oh, Sam, all I wanted to do was sit up.
Doc said flat, no moving.
But it's been almost 2 weeks now. I feel fine, honest. Why don't you just go on back? I can do for myself now.
Doc's coming tomorrow. We'll see what he says.
How come you keep writing those things now that you're a rich man?
Habit, I guess. I'm not sure.
You're awful good at it, Sam. You ought to keep it up.
Not me, not now. Only things I'm going to write from now on are checks. And not any $10 ones either. Well, come on. I'm going to give you the thrill of playing casino with a millionaire.
Sam? Hey, Sam! Oh, no. Wait, maybe.
never forget you. Well, if it isn't my millionaire partner, Mr. Calvin Higby. What's the matter? You look sick.
Oh, I feel sick. Look at these.
Oh, well, this is my note.
Well, the other one's mine.
Oh, no, Cal. You mean?
Yeah, old Whiteman was in a hurry, so I just left a note on the nail over there, and then when you didn't answer, I didn't bother to look inside.
Then the development work wasn't done. That means our claim was...
Yeah, it's forfeited. Johnson and some boys filed on it the next day. It's gone. We had millions, it's gone. All because I'm too stupid to walk inside there.
No, none of that. I was just as much to blame as you are. I was just as stupid and just as careless.
It don't matter now. It's gone. Wait a minute. Old Whiteman's cement mine. Sam, do you hear me? We can grab a claim right next to his. We can still have those millions.
Not me this time, Cal. You go ahead. Go on to Virginia City and take a job on a paper.
What do you mean? You can't pass up a chance like this.
This and all the others to come. I don't know whether this is gonna make me a millionaire. This is my gold mine from now on.
And a gold mine it was for Samuel Clemens and the millions who read and loved his books, Tom Sawyer, Huckleberry Finn, and many others. In one of his early books, Roughing It, Sam wrote this dedication: to Calvin H. Higby of California, an honest man, a genial comrade, and a steadfast friend, this book is dedicated by the author in memory of the curious time when we were millionaires for 10 days. Next week, another true story from Western history. As the railroads pushed west across the country in the 1880s, towns sprang up along the railheads. Towns that were tamed by lawmen like Bill Hickok in Abilene, Bat Masterson and Wyatt Earp in Dodge and Wichita. And during its roaring days, Caldwell, Kansas had a lawman who might have been as famous and respected as the others, but different from all of them. He was a restless man.
Stop that! You men, stop that! You can't destroy private property like that! Stop it, I told you!
No good saddle tramps. This town is getting to be a whiskey stop for every cowhand off the Chisholm Trail.
That's what I heard. I also heard the marshal's job's open.
No, you bet it's open. Every other day it's open. Doesn't stop with that, you know. They get mean. Pretty soon somebody gets killed.
Well, I'm looking for a place to stay for a while. I'll take the job.
What do you mean you take the job? Who are you?
Brown. Henry Brown.
All right, so you're Henry Brown. You know who I am. This is my daughter, Margaret.
Ma'am?
Now, where are you from? Why do you want this job?
Look, I'm from a lot of places. What difference does it make? Do you need a marshal or don't you?
Obviously we do, but the town would want to know about you.
Well, the town will know about me when they see what I can do. If that's not good enough...
Wait a minute. As I see it, we have no choice. Nobody else is volunteering for the job. This isn't a new badge. It's been worn by 4 men in the past 3 months. For whatever it's worth, good luck.
Mayor?
Oh. Your office is across the street.
Thank you. Be seeing you again, ma'am.
Margaret, what do you think?
Well, he's confident enough. Doesn't seem to have any doubts about himself.
But you do?
Don't you?
Hey, what's going on?
An ant race.
Sure, any fool can see that. Whiskey, please. Thank you.
Still time to get your bet down.
Oh, I don't think I should. Seeing as I'm the new marshal.
I'd say all bets are off. You ever been marshal before?
What, are you checking my references?
Look, I don't care. It's got nothing to do with me. But just in case the word hasn't reached you, this is a bad town for lawmen.
I got that impression. I go on duty at 6 o'clock.
Mild fella, ain't he? Somehow, I don't like his attitude.
They all start big.
I'm laying odds he doesn't last overnight.
Plenty of time to get here. Sure have. Drop your guns. All the way. Now, here's the way it's gonna be. No carrying guns in town. No running horses in the street. No disturbing the peace in general. No serving whiskey to a man when he's already drunk. Anybody who can't go along with these rules either gets out of town or gets to know me real well. You. Pick him up. 3 of you are going to spend some time in jail.
I was out at Ab Jordan's place the other day looking at some cows. He especially wanted me to thank you for the way you handled that fella that wanted to call him out the other day.
He was just some trail hand feeling a little braver than he could back up.
You're just too good to be true, Marshal.
How's that, ma'am?
We don't often see that kind of modesty around here. Are all the men this way where you come from?
Some are, some aren't. It's about like any place else. You sure do want to know where I'm from, don't you?
What's the matter with you, Margaret? What difference does it make as long as he's doing a good job? We're mighty pleased with the way that you're handling things. Now, these saddle tramps around here will know they'll have to watch their step with you around.
No hick town marshal's gonna tell me what to do with my gun.
You've got to leave your gun. It's the rule.
I'd say not everyone got the message.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Marshal, I told him.
Mr. John. It seems like to me you've been told nicely not to carry a gun in town.
It's my gun, and I'm gonna hang on to it.
Now, you can pick this up when you leave town.
More chicken?
No. No, thanks. Sure was good, though. You know, I'm kind of surprised that you're not married. Or is that what you brought me out here for?
I hope I wouldn't do anything that obvious. But I can't help being curious. You are sort of a mystery.
No, I'm not a mystery. You're just trying to make one out of it. Just doing my job.
Is it your job? I've got the idea you've never been a lawman before.
What, am I that obvious?
Not to anyone else. You should hear the people in town rave about you. Well, you heard the things they said when the city council gave you that silver-mounted saddle and rifle. Why, the way you've cleaned up this town, you could settle down here for the rest of your life in peace and quiet.
Peace and quiet?
What's the matter with that?
Well, nothing for some fellas, I guess. I'm just too contrary for it to sound good to me.
Most men I've known would welcome the chance. I can't help wondering what makes you so different. How do you manage to survive all the gunmen who try to shoot up the town when our other marshals couldn't?
Just had too much experience shooting up towns myself, I guess. You know, I wasn't always on the right side of the badge.
Are you trying to live that down?
I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. But I've had some good times, too.
Is that what you miss? Is that why you don't like the idea of peace and quiet?
When things quiet down around here, it does get a little dull.
Does that include me?
No. You're the most exciting thing I've found.
But it's not enough, is it, Henry?
I don't know. I hope so.
Where you been?
Just down having a little peace and quiet.
Yeah, well, somebody just busted in a stage office.
How long ago?
Well, just a little bit.
Was anyone hurt?
No, ma'am, but he sure cleaned that place out. Blew that safe wide open.
Did anybody recognize him?
No, all we seen was a cloud of dust heading south. All right, I'll get my horse.
Forget it. By the time you get settled up, you'll be in the territory.
How you been, Henry?
Ben Wheeler. You know, it's been so long ago I'd almost forgotten about it.
Oh, it hasn't been that long. Remember down at Tascosa? Old Shorty kept falling off that horse, and the owner wasn't 5 minutes behind him.
You know, sometimes I think those were the best years I ever had.
Oh, they still are. You just don't know where to look. I've been having a real time for myself.
Yeah, I heard you had it pretty good down in Mexico. What'd you come back for?
Well, them senoritas like pretty things. Pretty expensive things. So here I am.
Why'd you pick my town?
Oh, why not? I thought I was done for till I saw it was you. Everything's worked out just fine.
Well, I am the marshal here, Ben.
You're not serious. You'd take me in?
Well, isn't that the usual thing for a marshal to do?
Well, you're not the usual lawman.
Look, I never said I was. But I did take the job, didn't I?
Well, that's not my fault, Henry. You're just not the marshal type. There's something keeping you here, making you act this way. I'll bet I know. It's a girl.
Listen, Ben.
Old Henry's gone and got himself caught. I can't believe it's the same fella who couldn't stand to stay 2 nights in the same town. Always a-wanting to be on the move, always a-wanting to go someplace new. And you think you can settle down and be a dirt, ordinary sod farmer?
Well, I never thought about it like that, Ben. Why can't I?
I know you, Henry. If I hadn't come along down there to break up the monotony, you'd have gone out of your mind. Men like us need excitement. The kind of excitement we used to have.
Oh, Ben, that was used to have.
It still is. I never thought I'd ever see the day you were ready for a rocking chair. No matter who was rocking it.
All right, Ben, I guess you do know me. I can't lock up anybody who was an old friend.
Not was, Henry. Is. I'm sure glad to see you didn't go and get too honest. You still got a healthy streak of larceny in you.
There's the money. All of it.
Nice going, Henry.
How'd you get it?
Well, I caught up with him, but I couldn't hold him. Had to settle for that.
Well, that isn't going to hurt the stage company's feelings.
You know, Henry, this is the first time you've had to settle for anything.
Maybe you expect too much of me.
Well, maybe I do.
Where's the marshal? I don't know. What's the matter?
Well, the stage was just robbed. They drove off the team, and the stage is stuck out by Flat Rock.
They who?
2 men. They wore bandanas, pulled up. I was on my way back from Honeywell. I passed by just after it happened.
Well, where the devil is Henry? Honeywell? What were you doing? You never go over to Honeywell.
I have a business interest. Here he is. The stage was held up out by Flat Rock.
Henry, you've got to do something about it.
But don't I always, Jonas? I'll gather up some men and go after him.
Marshal, where have you been? Jeff Brewster's had 50 head of cattle rustled in broad daylight.
I got it. The mail train's been robbed. They got away with everything. Has anybody seen the marshal?
What's happening around here? It's worse than it ever was.
Come on, George. You're exaggerating. It can't be that bad.
How bad does it have to be? Seems to me the stage is being held up every other week. Ranches are being robbed. Folks are getting afraid they won't even drive out past the city limits. I tell you, Henry, it is bad.
You don't like the way I'm handling it.
Well, I don't know. You just don't seem to be around when something happens.
Well, how many places can I be at one time, George?
Oh, some of us think maybe you need a deputy.
No, I don't need a deputy. And if the town doesn't like the way I'm doing the job, you can have the badge.
Now, wait a minute, Henry.
Henry! Henry! What's the matter with you? Nobody can talk to you lately.
All right. All right, so now it's your turn to tell me how to do my job, huh?
I don't care about your job. I don't care how many criminals you catch. I care about how you run your life. I thought I was part of it.
You are, Margaret. But we are an important part.
Quit. You can't just call it off like that.
Why not? I called it on just like that.
But nobody has any idea. All right. All right. I was getting homesick for a certain senorita anyway.
Good, Ben.
Henry, one more job. I've got it all planned. It's the biggest thing yet, right there in town.
Ben, I got to live in that town.
Why? You've lived in lots better places. What's there, the girl? You've had 100 girls, and all of them added up aren't as exciting as what I've got in mind.
Sure make it sound good, Ben.
It is. It's a lot better than that peace and quiet you've been talking about.
A lot riskier, too, huh?
Well, sure. That's the point. What do you think made the old days so great? Riding in there, taking everything right out from under the noses of those yokels. That's what gets your blood up. That's really living. Come on, Henry. Just this one big one. And then I'll clear out. Okay?
Okay, Ben.
I didn't really mean to kill him. Let's see.
I know who it is. Henry didn't take the marshal's job because he wanted to be a lawman. He wanted the excitement. When that ran out, I guess he had to find it another way. He was a restless man.
Henry Brown rode with Billy the Kid. He was an outlaw. And for a brief period, he was a respected lawman. They should have put it on his tombstone the way Margaret Hubble said it. He was a restless man. Next week, another true drama from our Western past. See you then. In the 1860s, valor and high courage rode west to Utah. These qualities were not exclusively masculine. The wives and mothers who accompanied their menfolk often performed acts of quiet courage and heroism along the way. It was such bravery that caused the Ute Indians to award Rachel Barrett a gift.
Better get at those traces.
Is it broken, Tim?
Yeah, but I can fix it.
Pa, the train's pulling out.
We'll catch up. Lathe, help your ma in the wagon.
Oh, of course, Tim. I just wish we could go a mite easier, though.
Well, I wish we could, too, but we got to put a lot of distance between us and those Indians. What's the matter, son?
A dead Indian, Pa. Anyways, sure looks like he's dead.
Tim, he's still alive.
Ho!
Rachel, he's an Indian. He's a human being. Tim, no, wait.
We've got to help him. He'll die if we leave him.
Rachel, don't you realize he would have been glad to kill every one of us?
But he didn't. Nobody was killed.
But it wasn't for want of trying, Ma.
The rest of the Indians are scared off. There's no sign of them.
Rachel, that wagon train is far ahead of us. We got to catch up.
We've got to live with ourselves, too, Tim.
Oh.
How can we leave a man to lie alone out here until he bleeds to death? There would be no difference in murder.
All right, Rachel.
It's real bad, ain't it, Pa?
Here, keep this handy. Rachel, there isn't anything you can do.
I can try.
And he's dead.
Well, at least he didn't have to die out here alone.
Leave those horses.
Well, my wife just put a bandage on the boy.
I thought I could stop the bleeding. I thought maybe he might be all right.
He died.
Well, we all tried. It's all anyone could do.
I know, G. Cowboy. White woman, help. Try to save Brave's life. The people of Tall Fox have debt. A life for a life. We pay, white woman. I know, G.
Pa, them stakes. Are they gonna torture us?
No, son. They just mean to scare us.
It's funny.
What are they gonna do to us, Pa?
I wished I knew.
It'll be all right. They don't mean to harm us.
Only son of Tall Fox. Only son of chief. Only friend of enemy.
Two summers ago, White Doctor take out Spearhead. Because of him, I, Red Eagle, am still alive.
One saved Indian, but Plains black with dead Indians. Is there bad medicine in white man's clothes? The son of great Tall Fox. Squaw? Papoose?
let them go, please. They haven't hurt you or your people. They've only tried to help.
White squaw tried to help. White braves, no.
But my husband drove the wagon. He could have just gone on. We could have just left him there to die alone.
White brave command. He stop wagon, help Indian. No. A life for a life. That is the law of my people. No brave deed goes without gift. That also is law.
Oh, then you will let us go. Is that my gift?
No. White squaw go free. My warriors will take you to wagon train. That is gift.
But my husband and my son.
One must die. You choose.
Well, I can't. Don't ask me to make a choice like that.
A life for a life. One white brave lives. You say which?
You can't do this. This is inhuman.
Bull Fox has spoken. Come. You say which one die.
This is my husband. And this one is my son, my only son. I love them both more than life itself. Now, can't you understand that?
Tall Fox understand law of his people. White woman.
You would choose to lose your only son? You could choose?
I could choose.
Well, I can't. And no woman could. I'd rather die myself. Kill me. Kill me, Tall Fox, but let them go. You want only one life. Well, take my life, but let Tim and Leif go.
Stop it, Rachel, stop it!
Ma, don't talk like that. I'm not afraid.
Here now, Mutakar. My people say, kill all three. You choose, or this I do.
Your law says one life. You tell me it is my choice. Does Tall Fox go back on his word?
No.
Then take my life. That should satisfy your law.
No squaw can be payment for a strong warrior, even brave squaw. The sun sets. When it rises, you choose.
No. I'll never make that choice. I can't.
Then all three die.
Kill them now. They are enemies.
My word is given.
The United States Army is sending troops to escort the wagon train. Now, if you harm us, you'll be caught and you'll be punished.
No pale-faced troops can find Tall Fox and his people. No white man has seen this place. Only these.
Oh, you'll never get away with it. Never.
Tie white squaw there till sun rises. White squaw. Brave as bear. Wise as panther. Small wolf. Red eagle. One will sleep, one will guard, then change.
I too will take turn.
No Blackfoot. Small wolf, red eagle. It is enough.
Red Eagle, friend of White Squaw? Then why does not Red Eagle bind White Squaw? Or is he man?
Red Eagle not hurt White Squaw.
Help us, please.
One Indian, many Indians. Warriors kill anyway. Red Eagle die also. Red Eagle watch first.
Oh, Tim. Leif, I'd sooner cut off both of my arms.
Honey, it wasn't your doing. It was just something that happened, that's all.
It was my doing. Could have just left that Indian to die there.
I wouldn't want you any other way. Never.
Pa, what are we gonna do?
I don't know, son. Rachel, I've had a good life and a long one, considering. Oh, there's some things that I've left undone, but not many. So I want you and Leif to go free. I'll stay.
Oh, Tim. I couldn't.
It's you Mom needs, Pa. More than me. This is rough country, and there's gonna be all that homesteading in Oregon. It takes a man. You best go with her, Pa.
Son, you're a man. Believe me. Now, you listen to me. Comes morning, I want you and Leif to catch up with that wagon train. Now, do you hear me?
Yes.
It's sunup, Pa.
Yes, son.
village, honey. Never mind me. Get out of here.
Came together and we'll leave together. Yours is so tight, mate. Can you untie that?
I'll try, Laura. Where are the horses? Come on, Rachel.
Tim, he'll kill him.
It's not our problem. Let's get out of here.
He's just a boy. He can't get free. We've got to help him.
Rachel!
Stop it!
Paul, look!
Rachel, come on, come on. They're coming. They'll take care of him.
Tim!
Leo Kachida Koyaha. White Squaw saved Red Eagle.
Well, I hope he wasn't hurt badly.
Because of what you do, he live. Law of tribe gives life of my son to you, white woman.
So, you could choose. No, I couldn't take Red Eagle because you love your son as I love my boy. But you do understand now, don't you?
Then he stay. But White Squaw must choose other gift. Any gift. Tall Fox gives word.
Well, you owe me one gift. By your word, you owe me two.
Two gift. Choose.
I choose my husband and my son.
Tall Fox has given word. Release prisoners. No. A squaw who is more fearless than bravest warrior, not walk. Asteno at the shade.
Well, thank you. Oh, Tim, poor boy.
Forget him. He's earned it.
A kindness for a kindness, Dad.
It's what saved your life. All of our lives. And don't you ever forget it.
The Barrett family soon caught up with the wagon train to the astonishment of their fellow travelers who'd given them up for lost. They made their way on to Oregon with the rest. Another incident of the courage and daring that made possible the opening of the West. Be with us next week for another true story from Western history. The Old West could make or break a man. It did both to Solomon Ross. In the 1880s, he was a newspaper editor in the mining town of Armagosa, California, and the most respected man in town. By the late 1890s, he was the town drunk, a beaten failure. But how he got that way isn't our story. But we're concerned with 3 miraculous days that added to Solomon's glory.
Henry, I'm dying of thirst. Now, surely you could advance me a few bills for old time's sake.
Not a penny, Solomon.
I was sitting behind that desk. You wouldn't be the editor of the Record.
Solomon, you drank yourself out of this chair 10 years ago. I paid $500 for the Record. You drank it up in 5 days.
Well, I figure you owe me another $500. $5?
Come back tomorrow. I'll have some type to clean.
Solomon Ross, fitting type to buy a drink. How's that first story, Henry?
It's a sad one, all right. Now go on, sleep it off, Solomon.
Mr. Ross, I'm sorry. Perfectly all right, Cindy.
Yeah, I picked up a telegram for you, sir.
Telegram for me? It must have been out in the sun too long.
Can I help you read it, sir?
I wish you would, Cindy. I seem to have forgotten my glasses.
Arrive Armagosa Wednesday. Stop. That's today. Louise anxious to meet famous uncle. Stop. Will 3 days be long enough? Love, Agnes. Who's Agnes?
It's this famous man's sister.
Henry, I haven't seen Agnes in 23 years.
What have you written to her?
Well, I couldn't very well write her the truth, so I wrote fibs, little fibs, but they got bigger and bigger.
Like you being famous.
Henry, I don't like your attitude, so just kindly stay out of my business.
Agnes is my business. I would have married her if Tom Driscoll hadn't. Now, what have you told her?
I told her I was still the editor of the paper.
Well, that was a little fib.
That was the littlest one, Henry.
Then came the part about you being rich. Most respected man in town.
Mr. Ross.
How could you do this to Agnes?
How could I know she was going to come all the way out here to see for herself?
Well, she has. And no drunken bum is going to break her heart. Now, sit down. I'll be at the hotel. They have to have a room for tonight. And don't let him out of your sight. Henry Pike, Agnes.
Of course. How are you?
This must be Louise.
Oh, you don't look a day older, Henry.
Well, neither do you.
Oh,
You're as lovely as ever.
thank you.
Isn't Tom with you?
No, Henry. Tom passed away last winter.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Where's Solomon?
Oh, he's out of town on business.
Oh, well, we didn't come all this way to miss him. We'll just have to wait till he gets back.
Mother, the expense.
He may be gone several weeks.
Well, if he is, we can stay in his suite. It's costing him $10 a day while he's away.
Solomon's suite?
The one he keeps all year, Henry. He's written us about it. It sounds lovely.
Yes. Well, why don't you two look around town and have some lunch, and I'll make sure the suite is ready.
Will you join us later, Mr. Pike?
Well, thank you, no, but I have some business to attend to.
Well, all right.
Fine mess you've got yourself into.
I'm sorry, Henry, I'm sorry.
I might have known she wouldn't leave without seeing you. Well, sir, she's going to see you.
But, Mr. Pike, you said that...
I've changed my mind. Well, it might work. With a few new clothes and little luck, we might be able to pass you off.
No, I can't. I just can't, Henry.
Well, you're going to, unless you want her to find out the truth.
I don't want her to...
Then you do as I say. Keep him here till I get back.
Can I get you some more coffee?
No.
You know, Mr. Ross, when I was a kid, you seemed like the bravest man in town. Why, you were a regular hero to us kids.
It was a long time ago, Sandy.
Yeah? Yeah, but I remember every word you ever wrote. Why, you remember the Cantrell brothers, the ones you helped send up for robbing the stage?
That was one of the biggest stories I ever covered. That 30,000 in gold was never found.
Well, do you think it could still be up in Rainbow Cave?
Could be, but either way, it made a good story. Good story is what sells newspapers.
Yeah. Well, if I could only find it, what a story I'd have.
You would. Sandy, I covered those caves from top to bottom.
I know that, but...
But you're smarter. I hope you are, Sandy. I hope you are.
You're sure no beauty, Sal. A shave and a haircut ought to help. I put on the hat, turn around.
Solomon in all his glory.
All right, let's go.
It's him! Saul. Oh, Saul.
Hello, Aggie.
Oh, my dear, you haven't changed a bit. Not a bit. This is my daughter, Louise.
Hello, Uncle Solomon.
Hello, Louise.
Saul, you look so successful.
Sandy Peters, I'd like you to meet Mrs. Driscoll
How do you do?
and her daughter Louise. Hello.
Hello. Oh, we have so much to talk about.
Well, a lot has happened, Agnes.
Sandy, do you suppose I could talk you into taking Louise for a buggy ride?
I'd love to.
And why don't you two go up and get reacquainted? I have some work to do.
I want to hear about everything, Saul.
Yes.
Tom did the best he could for us. Now he's gone. I don't know what to do. Well, that's enough about me. What about you?
There's not very much to tell, Agnes. Just the usual. Work, business.
You've had a good life, Saul. I'm so proud of you.
I've missed most of the important things in life, Agnes. Nobody really needs me. Nobody.
You're wrong.
Agnes, would you mind if I had a little brandy?
Of course. How thoughtless of me. The hotel sent it up.
A little more.
Oh, certainly.
Oh, I'm sorry, Agnes, but we need Sal at the office.
What would you do without him at the newspaper, Henry? I declare he hasn't a moment.
Oh, he's had a few. Shall we go, Sal? You fool. Even sober, you can't see what you've done to yourself.
Henry, I will not take that from you.
Yes, you will. And while Agnes is in town, you're staying sober and you're staying on the job.
I will not clean type.
I'm not asking you to. Now, you told Agnes you were an editor. Now be one.
You know I haven't written anything in 10 years.
Well, you're going to write for the next 3 days. After she leaves town, what you do is your business.
All right. I'll try.
You sure will. Because one of us will be with you every second.
What about Agnes?
You tend to business. I'll see to Agnes.
Welcome back, Mr. Ross.
Thank you, Cindy. Thank you.
Getting away has relaxed you, Henry. And I don't know when I've had a better time.
Neither do I. Not in 23 years.
You never married. Why?
Need you ask?
No, why? I shouldn't have.
What's waiting for you back home, Agnes?
The life Tom left me?
Is it enough?
No. There's not enough of anything.
You mean you have nothing to go home to?
Nothing. That's why we came. We need Solomon's help.
Solomon's help?
I would have asked him yesterday, but you took him back to the office. What is it, Henry?
Agnes, perhaps this is too soon after your loss.
It is. We're not your responsibility, Henry.
I want you to be.
I'm deeply flattered. But Solomon will help. I'll talk to him as soon as he comes back.
But you promised to show me Rainbow Cave, Sandy.
I know. Look, but something came up and I've got to work.
Uncle Solomon,
Yes, my dear.
you're not going to let him stand me up.
Well, what have I to do with it?
You're the boss, aren't you?
Well, yes, I suppose I am, Louise.
Well, then let him have the day off.
Well, what can I do? You have me trapped.
Thank you, Uncle Solomon. You just don't know how to handle him.
Mr. Pike thought I should stay.
I'll be all right, Sandy. You go ahead.
Are you sure, Mr. Ross?
I'm quite sure. Don't worry. You go and be careful.
Things aren't going to fall apart just because you're gone one day, Sandy.
back by 3 o'clock. You ever seen anything like it?
It's beautiful and scary.
I've never brought a girl in here before.
I bet you know quite a few.
None that I'd share this secret with, Louise.
A cave full of hidden gold.
Well, not quite. But your uncle thinks it's still in here, and so do I. Look, you wait here for me.
All right, but don't be long.
No, I won't. Look, there are plenty of torches here. You just keep them lighted.
Be careful, Sandy. Sandy, where are you?
Thank you for a lovely day.
I meant what I said about us.
That was the nicest part. I want to see Solomon. I won't be long.
Henry!
Solomon in all his glory.
He's ill.
He's drunk. He's been drunk for 10 years.
I don't believe you.
Do you believe this?
In this newspaper?
Mine. For the past 10 years.
And the suite. All the rest of it. For our benefit?
I'm sorry, Agnes. Truly sorry. Wake up! Wake up, Sal!
Oh, Sal. Sal, we needed you so.
I told Sandy to stay with you. Where is he?
Sandy? Sandy is gone to the Rainbow Cave with Louise. They're back at 3 o'clock, my dear.
3? Oh, Henry, it's after 7 right now. I'll get the sheriff.
Nobody knows those caves better than your brother.
But look at him.
Get some coffee. Lots of it. We'll sober him up on the way out. She was depending on you.
Sandy? Sandy, can you hear me? I'll do my best to find him, Aggie. Agnes, back there at the office, you said something about needing me. You mean that?
Now, and later saw. Tom left us quite alone.
Maybe we can help each other.
Fine, please.
Good luck, Solomon.
Thank you, Henry.
How long has he been gone?
About an hour.
Andy! Uncle Solomon? Uncle Solomon?
Louise!
I'm here.
How did you get this far down? What happened?
Sandy was farther down. I called, and he answered me, and then he found me. And then the torches went out, and then we got lost, and then he found his head.
You'll be all right, honey. You'll be all right.
Look.
That's it. Louise, that's it.
Louise! No! Louise, thank goodness.
Don't think about giving you up.
They'd almost reached the bottom, Henry. Sandy, where did you find that?
Down there, just like you said, Mr. Ross. You mean you found the gold?
Henry, this is the biggest story we've had in 10 years.
We, Solomon?
Well, you made me an editor, didn't you?
I did.
Well, we've got a story that'll make every major paper.
Mr. Ross.
I can see the headlines now, Sandy. 30,000 in lost gold found in cave by cub reporter.
Except for one thing, Mr. Ross.
What's that?
Well, I don't know where I found it.
What?
Well, I found it, but after the torch went out, we wandered around down there for a long time.
Well, don't worry about it, son. We know it's there. We'll find it again.
Yes, sir.
Well, what are we standing around here for? Stories like this sell newspapers.
Welcome back, Mr. Ross.
Thank you.
And that was the amazing story of the restoration of Solomon's Glory in the town of Armagosa, California. Be with us next week for another true story from the history of the Old West. In the early days of the Old West, it wasn't uncommon for Indians to carry off white children to raise as their own. Perhaps the most famous of these captures was that of 9-year-old Cynthia Ann Parker, taken by Comanches in 1839. But equally fascinating is the story of her younger brother, John Parker, who was captured with her. Later in John's life, he lived a dangerous adventure that climaxed itself in a story called The Understanding.
Can we not go faster, Uncle?
The burro and I can only go so fast, Yolanda. Be patient. I will get you to the meeting place in time.
What if the wagon train leaves?
It will not.
But if it does, how will I get home? When I come to Care Franco Lane, you said I would have no trouble getting home.
Look, my legs are not strong enough to take you from Texas to Mexico. But if you miss the wagon train, there will be others.
Not for months, Uncle Fernando. This you know, so hurry.
Oh, burro, come. Comanches, Yolanda. Get behind the cart.
Stay still. Take him to cart. Clean blood from his face.
No!
Obey, or you die now.
He has a fever.
Wrap his head.
Your friend, he is awake.
Keep him right. What have you done to him?
I have done nothing. He has the pox.
You lie.
I have had the pox, I know.
You die with pox.
My people are strong, not like the Indians. The pox does not always kill us. Look close, Indian. By tomorrow, the marks will cover him.
He has pox. We go.
Wait.
We go. If we stay, pox kill us all.
Washaki, leave my horse.
You will not need it again, my brother.
In battle, they would give their lives for me. The pox makes them run like children.
A white man would not leave a friend to die. The Comanche are no better than wild dogs.
I know the white man. He murders and robs the Comanches. And he says he does it because we're savages.
I am a Comanche.
Be what you want. I have no time to stay and argue. Comanche. If I go, you die.
I've seen many men die. I'm not afraid of death.
I will bargain with you. I go to meet a wagon train that travels to my home. You help me find it. I will leave you with food and water.
Why would you do this for me?
Because if the wagon train is gone, I will need you more. I will then take care of you. If you leave, then you will repay me.
How?
You will guide me to my home.
Impossible. You know what the white man does to the Comanche? Death is less painful here.
I have given my word.
The word of a white woman is worth nothing. When you are safe, you will tell your friends to hang me.
Comanche, I am going to take you with me. If I need you for a guide, you will help me, or I will kill you.
That is more like it, white woman.
Comanche, your friends. Comanche, your friends, they follow us.
You're worth a lot of money. You told Wasaki you could not get the box. So he waits. When I am dead, he will come for you.
They will have to kill me. I will not be a Comanche slave. Move, burro, move! The wagon train is gone, Comanche. He did not wait for me. Tomorrow we look for a place to camp. When you are better, you will take me home. You must eat.
Let me die in peace.
You will not die. You are a white man, not an Indian. The pox does not always kill white men. We make a bargain. You will take me home.
We made no bargain.
My family will reward you for saving me. You cannot die. I do not know the desert. Without you, I will never get home. Comanche! Comanche is still alive! Burro, I am tired too. But if we do not find water soon, we will die. You're dying. This fever is burning you up.
Cynthia!
Pobrecito. You must have been a boy when they took you. What is your name?
I'm John. I'm your brother, John Parker. You're Cynthia!
We are safe now. You will not die. My family will be happy you bring me home. There will be a fiesta, wine. Burro, he will not die. You look better today. When your hair is cut, you will be very handsome. Don't be afraid, John Parker.
Who are you?
I am Yolanda. Your Comanche friends left you to die of the pox. But you are a white man. You will take me home and start a new life.
I am a Comanche. My friends left me because they had to. And I would do the same. The pox can kill a whole village.
How can you want to be Comanche? It is the white man who will live on.
Then I will die. But not at the end of a white man's rope.
I have kept you alive. You owe me your life. You will pay that debt.
What are you doing?
I am gonna greet your friends.
Put the gun away. Did you hear me?
I have only one shot left, and it is for your friend.
Put that gun away. I know them. Yolanda. Trust me. Welcome, Grey Wolf.
This is your camp.
You're welcome to water your horses and rest.
Your people moved north. Why are you here?
I've been sick. When I can travel, I will join them. Yolanda. Bring the meat. She is yours.
She is mine.
You have a prize. She will bring a good price.
It took me the morning to get that rabbit. Why did you give it to him?
He is a friend, and he would give me food in his camp.
I do not trust them. When will they leave?
They will leave when their horses are rested.
If a man is sick, he will die. We ride off. You come with us.
Why?
We cannot leave you. You are worth much. Follow me.
Grey Wolf! I am here because I have the pox.
Comanche honor. Pooh!
Puro, it might be Comanche. Puro, they are white men. Senores! Senores! Over here! I am here!
Now, looky here. All alone and 50 miles from nowhere.
Look at that hair, Pete. Couldn't hardly tell her from a Comanche.
I have a sick white man with me. The Comanches left him to die.
A white man? Well, he may be a renegade.
No. He lived with the Comanches, but he is not a renegade.
Bounty on a renegade scalp, still $100, Pete.
You are going to kill him?
We might. And then again, we might kill you if you don't tell us where he is. Now, where is he?
He is 2 miles that way, near the shallow creek.
All right, little lady. You just stay right here. We'll be back for you.
Scalp hunters! I sent him the wrong way, but he will be back. Come, we must hide. My poor John, we did not get far. But maybe they will not find a camp.
How did they find you?
They are white men. I thought they would help.
It's not your fault.
They are here.
My scalp is worth money. We just keep looking until they find us.
No, they will not find you. I will draw them away.
came from up there. You cover me, I'll get her. Drop it.
Drop your gun!
Yolanda, get the horses.
You ain't gonna leave us out here without any horses, are you? What kind of a white man are you, anyway?
Not your kind of white man. We leave you the burro and the cart. We'll go now, Yolanda.
You will go back to the Comanches?
No. You've taught me who I am, where I belong. Come on, Yolanda. We'll go home.
That understanding was the end of John Parker's life as an Indian. He married his Mexican girl, fought with the Mexican division in our Civil War, and returned to Mexico, where he became a prosperous rancher. Be with us next week for another true story from the history of the Old West.
রান্না শুরুর পালা এবং আপনারা সবাই জানেন যে আমাদের বিজ্ঞ বিচারকেরা গত পর্বের মতো এবারও আপনাদের সময় দিয়েছে 1 ঘন্টা। এই 1 ঘন্টার মধ্যে রান্না কমপ্লিট করতে হবে, প্লেটিং করতে হবে, কিচেন ক্লিন করতে হবে এবং অবশ্যই খুবই ইম্পর্টেন্ট যে পার্ট সেটা হচ্ছে কস্টিং। সো আজকে আমরা সবাই চাই এই 8টি টিম যেন খুব প্রপারলি সবকিছু কমপ্লিট করে। ওকে, সো আপনাদের সময় শুরু হচ্ছে এখন। বসাবো পানি দিব না এই যেরকম পারে চালটা দিই তো এটারও অনেক এটা স্লাশ করবো নিজে করবো করে ফেলে করো দেখো আমি আলু করে দিচ্ছি বুঝারও এটার সাইডগুলো দেখতে একটু গ্লাভস করে নিতে আদা রসুন বাটা দেবো না, আদা রসুন দেবো না, এগুলো লাগবে না। আপনার সময় এটা সিদ্ধ হয়ে থাকে, বোনার সময় সব তরকারি রাখলা দেন, ডাল খাই 2-3 কিলো 3 কিলো তেল দিন, আমরা বন্ধ করবো না। একটা দেবো না, জানাবে হবে না। আমি 2টা চাইছিলাম, 2টা কম্বাইন করার জন্য। আমার আতপ চাল আর মিনিকেট চাল 2টা না, একদম বন্ধ করছে। যেটা আগে ভেজে দেবো না করবো কোটলা খারাই গেলাম বাটা নাই বাটা বাটা না আজ তো চালে দিয়ে এখানে মানে টেক্স নেই একটা ছুরি দিতে বলা ভাই একটা ছুরি দেন না এই যে সবাইকে কি দোষ কালকে দাম আমি লাইভ করবো না বিভাগ ছিল কোকোনা সরি আপনাদের কিন্তু আমি সুয়েটারটা কিনলাম এই তিনটা গ্যাস না কিন্তু অবশ্যই Selamat. Snarare.
কলার মোচা এবং কলার ফুল পেয়েছি, যেটা নাকি জীবনে কোনোদিন রান্না করি নাই। আজকে ফার্স্ট টাইম রান্না করতেছি, দেখি কি হয়। আল্লাহ ভরসা ভালো কিছু করব।
আজকে আমরা বানাচ্ছি কলার মোচা দিয়ে একটা ভাজি এবং কলার থোড় দিয়ে একটা বানাচ্ছি বড়া।
পার্টিসিপেন্টস আর মাত্র 30 মিনিট সময় বাকি আছে, ফাস্ট করুন, আরো ফাস্ট।
আজকে আমাদের চ্যালেঞ্জ হচ্ছে এই তো বাংলার স্বাদ। এই তো বাংলার স্বাদ যখন ছিল তো শুনে তো ভালোই লেগেছে, বাট প্রথমে যখন দেখলাম যে মোচা আর হচ্ছে কলার থোড় রান্না করতে হবে, তো আসলে আমি একটু সারপ্রাইজ হয়েছি। বেসিক্যালি হচ্ছে আমার মা খুব সুন্দর করে কলার থোড় রান্না করে, বাট একটু নার্ভাসনেস ছিলাম যে আসলে মা রান্না করে, বাট আমি তো কখনো রান্না করি নাই, তবে মায়ের রান্নাটা দেখি, তো এই জন্য আমার নার্ভাসনেস কাজ করতেছে, বাট ইনশাল্লাহ ভালো হবে আমি আশা করি। কাঁচামরিচ কুচি দেওয়া, একটু পেঁয়াজও ছিল।
এ বাবা এটা যাও, হ্যাঁ দাও এখন দাও। আজকে আমরা বানাচ্ছি কলার মোচা দিয়ে একটা ভাজি এবং কলার থোড় দিয়ে একটা বানাচ্ছি বড়া। আর আজকে আমার টিম পার্টনার হচ্ছে সেজুতি আপু।
আসো আসো দৌড়ে আসো। তাহলে এই চারটা আমি দিয়ে দিলাম, এটার মধ্যে মাছ হয়ে গেছে, ধনেপাতা দিতে হবে। আজকে আমাদের থিম ছিল বাংলার স্বাদ, আর কলার মোচা এবং কলার ফুল পেয়েছি, যেটা নাকি জীবনে কোনোদিন রান্না করি নাই। আজকে ফার্স্ট টাইম রান্না করতেছি, দেখি কি হয়। আল্লাহ ভরসা ভালো কিছু করবো।
কিন্তু তো মোটা হয়ে গেছে, আমি বললাম যে একটু পাতলা দিই।
আপু বাদ দাও, এটা বাদ দাও।
যেটা হয়েছে সেটা কি করবো, ফেলে দিব?
হইতেছে না তো, এটা নিয়ে জোরাজোরি করলে
কই হইতেছে না।
ভাইয়া হয়েছে দেন দেন দেন, কখন নেবেন? আজকে আমি রান্না করছি কলার থোড় দিয়ে একটা রুই মাছ, আর হচ্ছে আমাদের গ্রামীণ স্টাইলে, আর একটা করছে কলার মোচা দিয়ে কাবাব তৈরি করছি আমরা আজকে।
এই লাল কাপড়ে মোড়ানো রহস্যটা আমরা উন্মোচন করতে চাই। শেফ নাইম আশরাফ, প্লিজ একটু হেল্প করুন।
দেখতে চাচ্ছেন কি আছে?
অবশ্যই, কারণ এই রহস্য জানার জন্য আমরা সবাই অধীর আগ্রহে অপেক্ষা করে আছি। আজকের বিশেষ ইনগ্রেডিয়েন্ট কি?
মো,
হ্যাঁ,
তোমার কাছে কি মনে হয়?
আমার গেস করতে একটু প্রবলেম হচ্ছে।
তোমার গেস করতে প্রবলেম হলে কিন্তু আমাদের যে প্রতিযোগীরা আছেন তারা কিন্তু খুব ভালো গেস করতে পারেন। আমার মনে হয় তাদের কাছে একটু জিজ্ঞেস করা উচিত আজকে কি থাকতে পারে ইনগ্রেডিয়েন্ট।
আচ্ছা পূর্ণিমা আপু, গেস করলে কি তার জন্য কোনো অ্যাডভান্টেজ পাবে?
সঠিকভাবে গেস করতে পারলে নিশ্চয়ই কিছু না কিছু অ্যাডভান্টেজ তো থাকবেই।
ওকে, তাহলে কে গেস করতে চান একটু দেখি।
সাফায়েত, গেস কিং।
আমি আসলে কোনো কিছু গেস করতেছি না, যেহেতু আমাদের চ্যালেঞ্জটাই হচ্ছে এই তো বাংলার স্বাদ। অবভিয়াসলি বাংলা আমাদের ট্রেডিশনাল কিছুই হবে।
আচ্ছা, তামান্না হাত তুলেছিল।
ইনগ্রেডিয়েন্টস গেস করতে হলে করব না, যদি গেস করার পর ওটা চেঞ্জ করে দেয় তাহলে তো সমস্যা।
নিশাত খুব হাসছেন, কি রয়েছে আজকে?
আমি হাসছি কারণ মহামঞ্চে যখন ঢুকি তখন সবসময় চিন্তা করি যে আমি সিলেবাসের বাহিরে মানে প্রশ্নপত্রের উত্তর দিতে যাচ্ছি। এখন আমি তার জন্য কখনোই কোনো কিছু গেস করি না, যেহেতু আমি রান্না পারি তো যেটাই আসবে কিছু না কিছু করে দিতে পারবো ইনশাল্লাহ।
অনেক হলো অনুমান বিজ্ঞ বিচারক, এবারে আসলে কি হতে যাচ্ছে আমি সেটাই জানতে চাই।
ওয়েল, কেউ যখন গেস করতে পারছে না, দেরি না করে আজকের স্পেশাল ইনগ্রেডিয়েন্টসটা নিয়ে আসা হোক।
যথা আজ্ঞা, তার মানে টিম আজকের ইনগ্রেডিয়েন্টস নিয়ে আসুন। এই লাল কাপড়ে মোড়ানো রহস্যটা আমরা উন্মোচন করতে চাই। শেফ নাইম আশরাফ, প্লিজ একটু হেল্প করুন।
দেখতে চাচ্ছেন কি আছে?
অবশ্যই, কারণ এই রহস্য জানার জন্য আমরা সবাই অধীর আগ্রহে অপেক্ষা করে আছি।
পার্টিসিপেন্টস, আজকের আমাদের মেইন ইনগ্রিডিয়েন্টস এটাই, কচুর ডগা আর কচুর মুর। গত পর্বের মতো এক্স্যাক্টলি সেমভাবে আমাদেরকে আজকেও দুটো রেসিপি বানাতে হবে। সাথে আপনারা যদি চান কমপ্লিমেন্টারি অর সাইড ডিশ একটা বানাতে পারবেন। টাইম উইল বি দ্য সেম, 1 hour কুকিং টাইম অ্যান্ড 15 minutes ফর গ্রোসারি। ইট ইজ এ টিম ওয়ার্ক, টিম বন্ডিং ফর্ম করবেন, টিমে কাজ করবেন, দুটো প্রপার ডিশ নিয়ে আসবেন, ইউ উইল গেট দ্য মার্কস।
পার্টিসিপেন্টস, আমি বলবো এই যে কচুর মূল এবং ডগা দিয়ে যেটাই রান্না করো না কেন তোমরা, এর ফ্লেভারটা যেন পাই এবং ফিলটাও যেন আমরা যখন খাবো বাইটে বাইটে পাই, এই জিনিসটা মাথায় রাখতে হবে।
ডিয়ার পার্টিসিপেন্টস, আপনারা সবাই নিশ্চয়ই বুঝে গেছেন আপনাদেরকে এমন প্লেটিং করে নিয়ে আসতে হবে যেখানে আমাদের থিমের সাথে প্লেটিং যাতে ম্যাচ করে। এই তো বাংলার স্বাদ, আমরা যাতে প্লেটিংয়েই এই তো বাংলার স্বাদটা পেয়ে যাই। এবং সেই সাথে আরেকবার মনে করিয়ে দিতে চাই, গত পর্ব এবং আজকের পর্ব, দুই পর্ব মিলিয়ে কিউমুলেটিভ স্কোরে যে বটম টিম থাকবে তাদেরকে এই মঞ্চ থেকে বিদায় নিতে হবে।
মাই ডিয়ার পার্টিসিপেন্টস, আজকেও তোমরা কোনো মেন্টরস টাইম পাচ্ছ না, কাজেই যে যার মতো টিম বিল্ড করে কাজ করতে হবে। বেস্ট অফ লাক অল অফ ইউ।
রেসিপিগুলোর প্রবলেম সলভ করার জন্য থাকছে 5 মিনিট।
তোমরা প্রত্যেকেই তোমাদের রেসিপি পেয়ে গেছো। আচ্ছা, যদি কোনো প্রবলেম থাকে, বুঝতে অসুবিধা হয়, তাহলে সেটা জানাতে পারো।
আপনাদের রেসিপিগুলোর প্রবলেম সলভ করার জন্য আমাদের মেন্টরসরা আছেন এবং আমাদের মেন্টরসদের জন্য সময় দেওয়া হচ্ছে আপনাদেরকে ভালোভাবে বুঝিয়ে দেওয়ার জন্য সেই সময়টা থাকছে 5 মিনিট।
মেন্টরসরা এক্সপ্লেন করে যাওয়ার পর আপনাদের আজকে রাঁধুনি স্টোরে থাকবে 15 মিনিটস।
স্বাদের বিশ্ব ভ্রমণ, রান্নার জন্য সময় থাকছে 2 ঘন্টা।
এবং সেই সাথে কস্টিং আর কিচেন ক্লিনিং এর জন্য আরো 15 মিনিটস দেওয়া হচ্ছে।
এবারে আমাদের 5 মেন্টরস, প্লিজ আপনাদের সময় শুরু হচ্ছে এখন।
আমি লটারিতে যে রেসিপিটা পেয়েছি মোটামুটি পরিচিতই ছিল, শুধু একটা সস আমার কাছে একটু অপরিচিত ছিল, কিন্তু আমার মেন্টর ফেরদৌস স্যার আপু উনি আমাকে সেই সস সম্পর্কে অনেক হেল্প করেছেন, অন্যান্য রেসিপিতেও উনি আমাকে হেল্প করেছেন।
যখনই আমি রেসিপিটি হাতে পেলাম, আমি জানিই না, আমি কখনো নামই শুনিনি। দেন সেই অবস্থায় মেন্টর এসে আমাদেরকে গাইডলাইন করলো। আর এর সাথে আর আপু আমাকে এত সুন্দর করে বুঝিয়ে বলেছেন যে আমার মনে হয়েছে যে এগুলি হয়তো আমার বাসায় করাই হয় সব সময়।
তো আমার উপর প্রেশারটা অনেক বেশি পড়ে গিয়েছে, কারণ আমাকে 3 জনকে 3 ভাবে বোঝানোর চেষ্টা করতে হয়েছে। 3টা ডিফারেন্ট রেসিপিস ছিল অ্যান্ড খুবই ডিফারেন্ট একটা থেকে একটা, বাট আমার সর্বোচ্চ আমি চেষ্টা করেছি তাদেরকে বোঝানোর। দেখা যাক বাকিটা কি হয়।
পার্টিসিপেন্টস, সো এবারে আমাদের রাঁধুনি স্টোরে যাবার পালা। আজকের চ্যালেঞ্জের জন্য আপনাদের সময় 15 মিনিটস। সো আপনাদের সময় শুরু হচ্ছে এখন। সেকেন্ডস আগেই চলে এসেছেন, গুড জব।
Mới nào anh chiến đấu đây Ari. Vốn mình chính là lắm mình chính ạ. Cầm con Morgana. Nào sẽ là con này nữa. Có tướng anh Tiền Phong. Con này nữa đi. Không được rồi, tân cái gì nhỉ? Phá thủ thợ săn chiến binh. Chiến binh à? Dòng hóa hình nhọt đi. Thế này đi, thế này đi. Ultimate. Ultimate đẩy ra. Olo I look again. How free. Nước mắt đâu? Giọt nước mắt em đã rơi vì ai? Bẹp. Mà lòng anh cứ đau thật lại. Đang giảm nhiều mã quá ta. 47 này, everything backing thực bị chỉ lung 135 mã tăng. Ok, ngon nha. Chẳng cần thế này đi, thế này đi. Ok. Pháo thủ này, đó, binh 136 mã tăng. Tốt, 134 mã tăng. Ngân hàng có bách được không? Ngành nghề ngân hàng. Phân bổ dòng tiền. Viễn thông cực bay à? Công nghiệp, y tế, dịch vụ hạ tầng, dầu khí. Đâu nhỉ? Tài chính này, tài chính giảm. Shiba. Đừng khóc nữa, hãy nín đi được không? Không 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 không. 137 mã tăng. Cái gì mà 140 đây mới chuẩn. 1247. Nghìn năm đi xuống đi xuống đi xuống đi xuống đi lên đi xuống đi xuống đi xuống đi lên. Go. Vẫn thua. Chỗ này vào ngay lập tức. Bình ngay. Ẩn chính học giả ngay. Can trường này. Ngoài kia bao la thế giới, nhưng trong anh thế giới chỉ là em. Ok, 1 chữ X nhót. Chúng mày đánh tao, chúng mày đánh tao. Chúng mày đánh tao, chúng mày đánh tao, chúng mày đánh tao. Mày là hơi yếu ạ. Cái gì? Nhà thằng ra mà lít rank ở lỡ cơ lừa rồi. Vì lặng im sẽ giết chết con tim. Ui. Không ăn thua nhỉ, không ra nhỉ. Không ra tướng vậy. Ta cho thầy đi nhanh lên. Trời ơi. Cái giáp mà, giáp của phiêu ra cổng kìa. Mất luôn. Chitana này, đẹp á, mấy con này đẹp thế ta. Moria. Đẹp. Một xe từng cái nhỏ. Finally. Ngập luôn ấy, chất chơi người rơi. Ôi sợ cái gì. Trái tim em ra là dòng máu lông để yêu anh. Bẹp. Đau chúa. Bẹp. Đừng có khi con xích nha Bri. Hẹt. Ok. Gọi 3 tiếng luôn đi. Ui. Không cắt. Ai thi. Ui. Kinh khủng. Bắn. Mày đứng trên đấy, mày tỉa xuống, xuống. Mày cứ đứng trên mày tỉa xuống đi, nhóc ác. Đây rồi, bót ra. Mày